welcome back to my channel. So today I got my hair done and then I stopped at Sephora. So I'll show you what I got. I'll do like a little haul and a smoothie. And before we do all that, and before I talk about like today and what I'm doing today, I wanted to share where I've been because I've been in such a funk, and the funk has been about my daughter starting school. And I take breaks from TikTok because like TikTok is very addicting, and it's one of those apps that if it went away, like if it got banned and went away, I would not care, only because it really is so addicting and like there's just too much information. But with that being said, I do feel very seen because I've seen so many moms in my position, like where it's their kid's first time going to school. So Violet just turned 4 and she's going to pre-K 4, which is basically pre-K. And they're like crying and I'm like, oh my god, this is me right now. So me and Jared have been really sad about it. And I guess what has me so sad, if anybody else is in the same boat as me, is that it feels like a chapter's closing. Like it just feels like it's been me and her. We do everything together. I've never been one to just like leave my kids somewhere and then go do whatever. Like I do everything with my daughter. Like I brought her to weddings before. Like we do everything together. If I get my hair done and like I don't have a sitter for her, like I will bring her. Like that is just, I gotta keep my car on, it's too hot. The end of an era of like me and her being able to do whatever we want, staying in our PJs all morning. The reason why we decided to even send her and not just wait till kindergarten, because we had discussed that, me and Jared, like what would be better. We pretty much thought like we want her to get an introductory to school before going to kindergarten. Okay, so I wait to do the Sephora haul inside because like air conditioning. Like we keep our house so cold, you need to wear a sweatshirt in my house. Anyway, this is also my favorite drink right now. It's Nixie sparkling water, watermelon mint. So good. So the first thing I got was a new tinted moisturizer. So this one is Drunk Elephant SPF 30. I've used this one before. They gave you a free gift today, like not with your points, like you just got a free gift at Sephora today. And this is the Tatcha, the water cream. So I'm probably gonna try this when we travel. Then I got the Tarte tubing mascara. So I just love a tubing mascara. Like tubing mascaras come off with water, and literally as I was buying this, a girl that worked at Sephora came over and was like, everybody online, I need you to see this mascara. This is the best mascara. She was like waving it, and the lady that was checking me out was like, yeah, I use it too. Like it is so good. And then the last thing is a new foundation, and this is Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Healthy Looking Skin Every Day. I've never tried this. I never saw reviews on this. Hopefully I really like it. I just saw it at Sephora. I was just looking at Charlotte Tilbury foundations and I was like, ooh, I like the packaging. Like I like that I can throw this in my makeup bag and bring it in the car, maybe mix it with this one. This is what I'm wearing to the Dolphins game. Look at how perfectly this little bag matches because the colors are orange and blue. And I happen to have a little blue bag. The next day, I got this little outfit on Amazon. I've seen it everywhere and I don't care. I'm like, it's just too cute. Like, I don't care if everyone has it. I love sets because sets are so easy to put on. Okay, so if your kids are also going back to school and you want to get some ideas, I'll show you guys what I got for Violet. So her school actually had no list. Apparently, I've talked to some other parents about this and it must be included in our tuition, and that's why we don't have like an actual school list. But I got stuff to keep her well, like wellness stuff, because once kids start school, they start getting more sick. So I'll show you guys some of that stuff, and then actually like what I'm packing her every single day, like the lunchbox. And then I want to chit chat about what I'm doing for myself when she goes back to school, because I think it's also important to find a lot of positivity during this time. Water bottles. So these are the water bottles we've been using since Violet was like 2, and I found them at Whole Foods. I almost never see parents with these water bottles, so it's been convenient. Like when we're at the park, like Violet never goes to grab somebody's and like they think it's the same, because I never see anybody with these water bottles. The only thing is I don't know if these are gonna be big enough for school, so I might switch her to a Yeti, but we'll see how it goes. But these are the Crocodile Creek stainless steel water bottles. Then to go on the water bottles and lunch boxes, I got these stickers that all say Violet on Amazon. Okay, so next is sandwich cutter. So I saved the box that came in, but we've been using these already during the summer. I started making her sandwiches and cutting it, and it makes such a difference. Like, then she wants to actually eat it. Favorite ones are the Mickey Mouse and the heart. But I don't know, it's just like a cute surprise when they open up their lunchbox. One of my friends, her kids have already been in school, and she told me you to actually put their lunch and snacks in, you have to get a Bento Kids stainless steel lunchbox. One thing I'll say is when I was buying this on Amazon, I was like, why is this so expensive? It was like 40 bucks. But I do appreciate stainless steel. So it looks like this. So now let's talk about healthy things as far as boosting your kid's immune system. The first thing is a multivitamin. So these are actually gummies, which I was really against because I was like, I don't want her just having gummy vitamins. Like, do gummy vitamins even work? But I tried one and they're not sweet like at all. It's like a gummy texture, but you could tell they're not just like loaded with sugar. Garden of Life, My Kind Kids multivitamins. Next is this one I've been using for years, and it's the Mary Ruth's Organic Kids Elderberry. This one I try to give her daily. So these two, it's like a daily thing, as well as this one. So Beekeeper's Immune Support. Then this one is just an overall immune booster. Kids Immune Avenger Early Onset Superhero. So I actually use two products from this brand. This brand is Herb Farm, and this is a kid's dose, and it does have a taste. So at first I put it in her water bottle and she knew right away. She's like, I'm not drinking this water. So now what I do is I put it in a very small cup of like almost like a shot glass size of coconut water, so that I know she drinks the whole thing. So this I already started in the summer so that we can start building her immune system for when she goes to school, and especially like September, October. I heard that that's when kids are all like getting sick, so this will be like a weekly thing as well. Let me show you one more thing from that brand, also by Herb Farm. So this is the Immune Avenger. This one they drink. This one goes in their ears, and it's the Mullein garlic drops. So I actually found this out from Violet's new doctor. So we switched doctors, and I've wanted to see this doctor for a long time, but she doesn't take health insurance. It's a membership concierge doctor for kids. And I love like everything about it. Like, there's no wait time. You just text her when something's wrong and you go into the office and it's just you and the doctor. Like, before we would spend hours just sitting there waiting. She was basically telling me that a lot of kids get antibiotics for ear infections when they don't need to. And in other countries, that's not where they start first. Basically, when kids have ear infections, they start with the natural route before even going to antibiotics, where here they just like give you antibiotics for your ear infection. With kids, do you? I feel like it's such a personal decision what you want to do with your kids. But for me, like, I know that antibiotics weaken your immune system. So yeah, you might treat the ear infection, but then you go to school and you catch something else. So Violet really did have an ear infection, and we used these garlic drops and it was cleared up in like 3 days. So that was really nice that it was worth switching to her. She also recommended this one time when Violet had a cough. It's called Chestol, because I guess there's not a lot of cough medicines that kids can have. Violet's only had a cough once so far, so I don't really know all the things for a cough, but this is what she recommends to all her patients. And yeah, that's just the name on here. It says cough and mucus relief, and it tastes like honey. Like, it's like a honey syrup, and like it really does taste like honey. I've got my Yeti. I've got my list of all the things for a healthy girl pre-fall. So this is like healthy habits pre-fall. So I really want to call it back to school, but I don't know how many people that will apply to. But if your kids are also going back to school, this is our time to really work on ourselves too. And especially if you're like me and this is gonna be the first time that your kid leaves, what are we gonna do with ourselves? We're gonna like, the house is just gonna feel so big and empty. We're gonna be like, ah. First on my list is hot girl walks, specifically with a mom from school. Mom friends are cool. If you can meet some mom friends at school, I feel like it could be really enriching for your child and for you as well, because you're just building that community. And that's a whole reason why we chose school over homeschool. And of course, when I'm doing any working out, walking, anything, I'm drinking Element electrolytes. They actually sent me this Yeti. You can see it says Element, and me and my husband fight over it. He's like, that's mine, and I'm like, no, really though, it's mine. So This flavor is watermelon salt. This was the very first Element flavor I tried. They're known for being very salty and sweet, so it just like, it hits both those taste buds. If you're like a salty sweet person like I am, you're gonna love this. You just pour it right into your water bottle. Again, this is the watermelon salt. I think everyone should start with this flavor. When you use my code, you will get the sample pack, so you'll be able to try all the flavors and then see what your favorite is. I've literally gotten everybody in my family turned on to these. What I really like is they have the ingredients right on the box. So it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Actually needs sodium to rehydrate you. So just drinking plain water, especially when you're out in the heat or working out, is not going to hydrate you. You also need electrolytes. The other great thing is there's no sugar, no gluten, they're paleo and keto friendly, they're vegan friendly, and no dodgy ingredients. They also sell sparkling waters as well that have electrolytes, and my favorite is the citrus because it's like lime and salt, so it tastes like a margarita. So when you guys go to drinkelement.com/SamOscroft, you can get a free sample pack with any purchase. So I'll leave my link and everything down below. Okay, next is fruit and vegetable prepping. So we're gonna go to my fridge and I'll show you guys. So this is gonna help you, it's gonna help your kids, it's gonna help dad, like everybody that helps make school lunch, it's gonna help so much, but then also for you as well. So for me, I know that the weeks that I actually prep our fruits, I clean our fruit with apple cider vinegar and vegetables as well, and water, and I just like rinse it, and then I put it in a towel. I have videos of me doing this, and then I put it in those containers, which I'll link down below. They're just from Amazon. When it's right there in front of you, already washed, guess what? You're gonna eat fruit. So for me, I'm gonna put that in Violet's lunchbox, and then I can easily make a smoothie with it, and then we could both be healthy. The key with health and staying well is you have to eat good food. Like, we can't eat McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and then be like, why am I always getting sick? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe those things as a treat once in a while, but the better you eat, the better you'll feel. But it is hard to eat healthy when these things are like, when the fruit's not washed, it's not really prepped, it's in the back of the fridge, you barely even notice it's there, and then by the time you are ready to eat it, it went bad, you're throwing it out. Like, been there. We've had weeks where we've been so busy where I buy the strawberries, blueberries, everything's still in the plastic containers, I don't wash anything, because I'm like, oh, I'll just wash it when we go to eat it, and guess what? So much less desirable to choose and to not put in my smoothies and to not give to Violet, and she's such a fruit eater and she loves healthy food, and I want to keep encouraging her with that. Okay, next is to meal prep something very easy and versatile. So today we meal prepped chicken salad. So for this, I could scoop it on top of arugula. My husband likes to eat this on a sandwich bread. My daughter does not eat chicken salad, so I can't even say like, she eats this too. No, we're making her something else tonight. Another example of something very easy and versatile is a vegetable pasta. So something without protein, no chicken, no steak, no shrimp, anything. That way you can just eat it with whatever protein you're cooking that week. And so my daughter will actually eat this, something with like olive oil, cherry tomatoes to give it a little bit of like that sweetness, asparagus, and purple onions to give it that like crunch. Then that way you could eat it cold, you could eat it hot. You just need that just yummy filling thing in the fridge. So yeah, those have been the two things we've been doing: chicken salad and a vegetable pasta. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out Element. I'll leave them down below. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon.